I'm so glad you found us here at Beyond Your Blog. This is just a quick video to show you where you're going to probably get the most value out of the site. So if you're new to the site, you may not be sure, where to start. So I'm going to point out the places that I don't want you to miss. First, submission opportunities. If you're looking to submit your work, you're probably going to want to go into our submission opportunities for websites and online magazines, where you can search through all the opportunities kind of by niche, as well as if you just want to see everything, you can go to all, or maybe you want to go to paid opportunities and just see the ones where you may have the ability to get paid for submitting and having something accepted. And you can just scroll down, they're listed alphabetically, and each one will tell you the link for the submission guidelines, as well as, if we know it, will tell you whether they take originals only or whether they're also open to previously published material, as well as links to any articles we've done on that particular platform or that particular site, or in this case, we've even had a podcast with one of the editors there. So any resource links will be included as well. Going back up to that main toolbar, we have a section where we put all of our tips and tricks posts, which are going to be anything from what you should do if somebody republishes your work without permission, to here's a post about promoting your writing, staying motivated, all sorts of different topics that really give you tips as far as submitting your work, or at least loosely related, in some cases very directly related. We do have a section for blogger success stories, where you can find our Hall of Fame posts. Those are some of our favorites that we've selected from members of our Facebook group. And if you scroll down the page, you will see in my sidebar a link to join that Facebook group. Every month I have a thread where members of the Facebook group can post their favorite posts that have been posted on sites other than their own blog. Myself or a guest editor will pick 4 of our favorites, and they'll go up here on our Hall of Fame and be promoted elsewhere as well. So that's kind of fun. We also just have posts that are more blogger stories or success stories. Some of those overlap with our tips and tricks, but you'll find lots of posts in here from bloggers telling you, how they've done certain things, or giving you suggestions as well. And then we've got the editor interviews, my podcasts. So each week I interview typically an editor from a website that accepts submissions, and they talk to me all about, not only how their website got started and what types of posts they're looking for, but also more, the qualities that they're looking for in the posts that they accept, whether they pay, everything from word count to what types of posts or how often they publish guest posts and things like that. So they're great podcasts. They typically run in the 15 to 30 minute range, depending on, I guess, how quickly we talked. And there's tons of different editors that I've spoken to, so you can kind of page through and see if there's a website that you're particularly interested in or that you want to learn more about. I've talked to everyone from, there's KJ Dell'Antonia from the New York Times, Motherload, to smaller, other big blogs like Huffington Post Huffington Post Parents, and lots of others. So definitely peek around in there. You can always subscribe on iTunes so you get all the new podcasts. You can also subscribe to my newsletter up here at the top of the page, and I do put all the latest submission opportunities in the newsletter, so that way you're not constantly checking back to my list and trying to figure out what was added. So it's definitely a good idea to join the newsletter to make sure you're getting all those new submission opportunities. And I think that's probably the main things you want to know. If you are interested in having me do any consulting for you about your submission strategy, or maybe looking at a specific post and giving you suggestions as to where it might go, you can look under my services menu as well. But that's probably a good starting point for you. All my social following buttons are over there right above my picture, and you'll also see some of those in the sidebar as well. I'm excited that you're here. Feel free to contact me anytime, either through the Facebook group, or you can email me directly at Susan, Susan, at beyondyourblog.com. Thanks.